is an absolute beauty to stay down and through. I've lifted up all the time, you can't get rid of it. And this forces you to do the opposite. And the consequence of that is there's no speed. Kind of compression, look. And you top it or thin it, getting a little bit independent from the body. The more you do, the better you'll get. There we go. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Warren Bennett. We've got Trev down there if I pan out, and welcome to the middle range here at Chestfield. As you can see from the drone shot, got a bit of a watery sky today. It's in the afternoon, we haven't got long till sunset, but it's dry, and it hasn't been for the last 24 hours. It's been absolutely soaking. So the middle range has taken a bit of a battering. We find ourselves on the edge of the tee here, but we've got a good video for you today. If you've ever suffered from the feeling of having to lift up, or you feel like I've lifted up all the time, I've got a fantastic exercise, but I've got a different variation on it. So back camera set up, make sure Trev's sitting in a dry bit, and I'm going to show you what this is. Okay everyone, so thanks very much for joining me for another one. And this exercise, which I'm going to get straight into actually, less waffle today, you'll be pleased with, is an absolute beauty to stay down and through. Too many club golfers, because of a few reasons, which we won't get into, but hopefully the drill will sort those out, is they lift up. If you suffer from that feeling during a round, or every now and again you lift up out the shot and you top it or thin it, this exercise is going to be a great one, and I'm going to do a slight variation on it. So I'm going to improve how we get our arms and club down, so a bit of extension down into the ball. And for you elite golfers who need a bit more lag, I'm going to show a way that we can really stay down there, create our maximum lag, maximum compression, and get some consistency of strike. Okay, so version number one is we're going to work on getting some extension in our arms and club down into the ball. If you're a golfer, or if you know a golfer who are lifting up too much, this is going to be a great one. Too many golfers top the ball and lift up because their left hand, obviously left arm for a right-handed golfer, pulls up too quickly. Okay, so this is going to sort that out. So take your stance as normal. As you can see from the behind view, what we're going to do now, we're going to lift the club up, so you might have to lift slightly. So we're going to feel like we're addressing a ball above the ball, so dressing like we've got it 2 inches in the air basically. Make your normal backswing. Now we're not going to collapse down and get the ball like that. What we're going to do, we're going to have to really extend our arms down to the ball. So let's give that a go. Address as normal, lift up, stay there with the head, and really have to push down there. You can see the difference between impact, address and impact position. I'm really having to stretch. It's a fantastic exercise to get your arms away from your body. Too many golfers, they have their arms from their, let's say from their elbows up to their shoulders. It's stuck to their body. They can't get rid of it. And the consequence of that is there's no speed, and definitely no strike as well. So it's getting some natural speed, and the only way to do that is to get your arms and hands and club, obviously, getting a little bit independent from the body. Nice and light, not a full backswing. Oh, beautiful. You can see I'm really staying down and through the shot there. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful repetition exercise. The more you do, the better you'll get. So you're looking for a bit of independence with your hands and arms, and this extension drill, getting your arms down, you're creating that maximum length there. Really going to have to straighten that arm, get the club away from you. A little bit more divot for that one. So if you're looking for the club to do all the work for you, this is a great one. If you're looking for the shot that there's a ball below your feet, this is the type of thing you need to do. You need to get the club away from you as maximum distance. One more, then we're going to move on to the elite stuff. Up, stay there, backswing, through. But it's not really a result-based exercise. Obviously, if you can make contact with the ball, you know you're doing it. So it's a great feedback exercise. So in a net, you can stand there, you've got 10 balls, you can stand there for an hour. Really feed it into your golf swing, because when you're out on the golf course, you don't really want to think about this. You want to layer just a little bit of this into your swing. Let's move on to the golfer that has too much of that. So that normally that's the more of the elite golfer who wants a little bit more kind of natural lag and get their arms a little bit more connected to their body. So let me show you what to do there. Same thing, we're going to lift up, start from the same position, but now we're going to make our backswing the same. But now what we're going to do, we're going to get down to the ball by not straightening our arms. We're going to get down to the ball by having to lower our spine into the ball and lower our head basically. So what I'm feeling there is my bum's going back a little bit and my head's going down. You can see exaggerated. For me to get into that look, I'm going to have to really bend that arm, because if I don't, I'm going to hit back here. So after a while, if you suffer from too much of that, the more you do it, the more you're going to get into that exaggerated hands forward, right arm, and you're creating that compression. Okay, start off nice and light. Start up here, stay there in the backswing. Oh, that was heavy. Oh, to clean my glasses for that one. Okay, so I'm not going to edit that one out. So the feedback told me, as I can see down there, the divots before the tee. So what I did there, obviously I exaggerated it, but I didn't have my arm in enough. So obviously my arm got away from me a little bit and then hit the ground. So let's do a bit more arm in for this one. Okay, so let's see if I can learn from that shot. There we go. So the feedback for that previous shot proved to be correct. I love it because it's a repetition exercise and it forces you to get into that kind of compression look. Up. Oh yes. So you can really see the difference between the address and the impact position. Instinct's going to get me to go into this low position, really create that crunch. Stay in the shot. Oh, lovely. Best one, that one. And you can see with the slow motion how much from the spine angle I'm retaining it and how low I am through the ball. So it's obviously exaggerated for the video, but you only need a little bit of that. But if you're suffering, like I said at the start, if you're suffering from this lift up all the time, you need to do the opposite. And this forces you to do the opposite. But being able to stay down, either that's the club face, an arm extension that pulls you through, or you're doing it with a little bit more natural lag and spine angle like that. So I'd love to hear from you. If you've tried it before in the past, I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't seen this type of exercise and you've given it a go, I'd love to hear your feedback too. Okay, so looks like we've got a nice bit of sun now to finish off with the video. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. Thanks for liking, subscribing, for commenting. I will get back to everyone sooner rather than later, especially after this February series. And if you're part of the membership scheme, thank you very much. You're going the extra mile to help me get out here, make the videos for you, 2 a week, and it really, really helps a lot. So your generosity means so much. Thank you very much. Okay, everyone, so only 4 to go after today, so the marathon is nearly over. So I really appreciate all your support. I'm going to put them all in the playlist, so if you haven't seen all of them, you can go back and hopefully watch them in the future. Okay, so for myself and Trev, and a beautiful afternoon in the middle range here at Chestfield, we bid you farewell. If you're playing golf tomorrow, have a great golfing day, and we'll see you then. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you then. Cheerio! Right, okay, Trev, I can't do this. This is too wet today. You're just going to have to catch it on the fly. How's that? That's disgusting. Oh, I missed it for the viewers.